All right, I'm back. If you don't know what I'm saying, I'm back for because I just had some animal communication at my house. Oh, goodness, that was so unexpected. So Bartolomeo, my cat, always comes in and sits with me. I have to put a chair right here for him to sit with me. And we are house sitting a friend of Fabian's little dog, Coco. And Coco is this beautiful, tiny little 14-year-old dog. I can't remember what breed it is, but they all get along. They ignore each other. But I think because Coco got by the fence and came all the way into my office, which is kind of Bart's place, Coco's never been over here. In just a couple of days she's been here, or even before she's been here. But I think she invaded Bart's space, and they kind of scared each other. So, that was something I've not experienced. So, everybody's safe. Nothing happened. It was just a lot of talking. Just a lot of talking. So, hey, everybody. My name is Mitchell Osborn. You can find me at mitchellosborn.com. That was fun. I deleted that. Oh, my gosh. This is like one of those videos where you see like a man going, yes, and I tamed snakes, and the snakes are wonderful, and all of a sudden the snake latches onto his face. It's like, yeah, you ain't a good snake tamer. But anyway, so, all right, I'm going to do a little sharing about like just what happened, some techniques, some lessons. I'm going to do some readings. If you want to get a reading on your animal, you have to go over and read the post, because I try to put as much information as I can. It's on my Facebook page, so you'll probably have to come off of here, go back there, post it, because I can't see them here. And I've already got about 4 right now, 4 or 5. It looks like somebody's over there posting right now. So you guys hang tight. I'm kind of just writing down some of the ones that are going on here. Let's see. And just try to I know some of y'all are posting a couple, and if I have enough time, I'll definitely do 2. You see, that made me sweat. Made me sweat. So, all right. So let's see if anybody else posted. I think somebody did. Oh, yeah, that's the video. So I'm looking at the video that I just posted. I got to delete it. So, too funny. Oh, my goodness. All right, where are you guys going? Hey, Mickey. Woohoo, good evening to you. So, all right, Chaz, I see your post. Bartolomeo, are you back? Bartolomeo, you want to come say hello to everybody? So I'm trying to write down everybody and who's done what. So, all right. So, good evening, or if you're watching this in the repost or replay, hello, Bartolomeo. Bartolomeo is my cat, or the cat that shares the house with me. He's a very good buddy of mine. We have a wonderful relationship. Hey, Kimberly, hello again. Yes, whew. Could y'all hear that noise go on? That was so funny. Oh, there's Bart. So you can see Bart back where he's over there. Hey, Bart. Bart's like, where'd she go? You guys see Bart right there? Bartolomeo. So, hey, Kathleen. I know, happy National Dog Day. Yay! So, I know some of y'all posted your dogs and some cats. So, dogs and cats, probably about 40% of my business is animal communication. So, I'm a psychic and a medium. I read tarot cards. I also do mindfulness coaching, which often leads to like NLP, EMT, EFT, and even hypnotherapy. Hey, Cindy. But about 40% is animal communication. And yay, Bart's back there. He's like, where did that little girl go? Where did that little bitch go? And I can say that because she's a female dog. Hey, Nancy. So it's about 30-40% of my business working with animals, and usually meaning the parents or the guardians, shall we say. And it's usually about the guardians, even though the animals are what they're calling about. So remember that tonight. It's usually about the humans. So, but yeah, and mostly cats and dogs. Second in line or third in line is horses. I think I've gotten maybe 1 bird. I've worked with snakes, lizards, owls, possums, armadillos, raccoons, because they're in the area. Alligators, yep. Yay, Nancy. Yes, I have helped you. Thank you. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of that. So what questions do you have? Not so much reading, because I'll get that to later. But if you do want to get a quick reading on a pet or an animal, I'm planning on hanging out to about 7:45 p.m. So we've got a good 35 minutes from now. And if you want to get a reading, that you can't post it on here, you have to post it on my Facebook page. There's a business page, not that one, but the personal page. You'll see Mitchell Osborn, the Intuitive Messenger, and that's the one to post it on. If you see, let me go to the other page and make sure it doesn't say the same thing, because I think I kept them a little different so you could tell. No, it says Mitchell Osborn, Intuitive Messenger as well. So it has parentheses around it. That's the one you want to go to. The one that has parentheses around it. They're pretty much kind of the same thing. They both pretty much look the same, and I can't show you because it's too much of a glare. Anyway, so yes, Kimberly, great. Yes, Kimberly, I know you did post. Thank you. I think it was Birdie you posted over there. So what questions do you have about communication? If I don't get any, then I'll just give some high level about some of the best ways to communicate, and then probably about 7:15, 7:20, I will do that. So Nancy says, since my becoming more intuitive, I can't get my own to shut up. I love it. And I tell you, I am the reluctant pet psychic. And the reason I say that is because I'll never forget, hey Gina, I'll never forget years ago, I was at New World Wellness Yoga Studio in Kissimmee where I taught a lot of classes. And I was taking a class from somebody, I think they were doing animal totem or something like that. And I remember jokingly saying to the lady, I said, oh my gosh, I can just see it one day. My business card says pet psychic, because I didn't really want to be a pet psychic. I'd not heard of too many pet psychics. I knew they were out there. And the reason I said that was because when I started dating my now husband, Fabian, which was just a little over 12 years ago, I didn't have animals that lived with me at the time. Hey, Pat, another one of my wonderful animal friends. But I didn't have animals that lived with me, but I've had guard dogs and things like that in the past. And I knew that I was not the responsible human living by myself, because I lived outside my home more than inside. It was my place to come home and sleep, kind of the single person. But when I started dating Fabian and then moved in with him, he had Lovita, a Pomeranian. He had Toby, American short-haired cat. He had Sheldon, and Sheldon is still alive, 18 years old this past Monday. And he's still kicking. He's just amazing. And then we got Tiffany, and I'm trying to think of who else. Because we've said goodbye to Tiffany, Lovita, and Toby in the 12 years that we've been together. And I tell you, that was one of the hardest things I've ever done. But I'll do it again tomorrow for the love that I received and the joy that I got from having them in my life, as painful as it is to say goodbye to them. And that's a little bit of the work that I do, them crossing over. A lot of times I am getting people who ask, when is it time? What can I do? And a lot of times the animals are like, I'm good. You're the one holding on to this. The humans have a harder time with death than the animals do. And most of them on a high spiritual level realize it. Just like we on a human level get fearful of dying, we on a high level, we kind of go, yeah, I know I'm going to pass. I know I'm going to pass. But the more we can, understand it as a human and make that connection, then the easier it will often be. So I became the pet psychic because they would not shut up. And I knew what they were thinking. It was just so unusual. But I have studied lots and lots of animal communication work. Some of my teachers through books have been Gurney, the last name Gurney. I can't remember her first name, but the Gurney Institute. Danielle McKinnon, mostly her videos. One of her books. I really like her energy a lot. Joan Renquet. I recently discovered her in the last year and some of her books. And then my new discovery, hey Bart, you want to come here? My new discovery has been Penelope Smith, who I'm like, where have you been? Just like the Gurney, Carol Gurney. It's like their books have been out for 40 years. I just never had heard of them. So those have been some of my great teachers. I do teach animal communication. If you ever want to have a one-on-one, we can absolutely do that. But when I work with you and your animal, I'm teaching all the time. So one of the biggest lessons, and if you guys have questions, please ask me. One of the big questions, hey, Bart, let me see if Bart will come over here. Hey, buddy, come here. Oh, here's Bart. So this is the boy. So this is Bart. We're not really sure what kind of cat. We think kind of an Egyptian Mau, but he's about 20 pounds and he's not fat. He's just a big, hi buddy. He's just a big, big boy. And he and I have an extremely special bond. He's literally right here on a chair. You can see his ear. And that red chair covered with the blue thing back there and the white thing, I have to cover it because he gets in it. That's my meditation chair that pretty much 50 to 60% of the mornings, I'm there every morning, 50 to 60% of the time, he's on my belly, meditating with me, and I set the alarm in my phone, so it's not like you can tell when it's going to go off, but I set the alarm for anywhere between 19 and 33 minutes, depending on what day it is. That's my meditation window. And he lays on my belly and meditates, and most of the times he'll get up and walk away right when the alarm's about to go off, or when I'm going through my mantras and I start to shift into maybe some inner child work, or I start to shift, I'm like, okay, I've done that work. Let me shift into this, something heavy or some healing. Whew, that's somebody floating around. A lot of times when I'm about to shift into something heavy or shift just completely, he literally gets up and moves. So it's like he can feel my energy shift. So Nancy said, "You gladly do a lesson with you, just picking which of my crew to use." Yay! So yeah, definitely. We usually can get to one. Every once in a while, I've worked with two if we get through them quickly. It just depends on what's going on. But I do 30-minute sessions. I only do them, FaceTime, Skype, phone. Phone is kind of hard because I like to be able to see you, or video chat, or even Instagram chat, video chat. But it's $50 for a 30-minute session. You can book that at my website, MitchellOsborn.com. And Tuesday nights, Thursday nights, Saturdays between 9:30 and 2:30. So check it out. Pat, you type your question over on my Facebook page. So you probably have to, you can type your question right here. If you want to put a picture of an animal, you got to go over to my Facebook page, which I know you're on it, but you kind of got to drop off of this, scroll down, and where you see the original post with the 3 cats and 2 dogs, it's a block of 4 animals that I posted about tonight. You have to post in that thread there because that's the only way I'm going to be able to get to it and see it. Otherwise, it's a little difficult. But most of the time when the animals get their humans to come see me, usually by the end of the session, we've turned it around and it's about the human and not the animal, because most animals know how to live in the moment. They know how to exist here. It's we humans who are working through a little bit more. But I'm a huge believer that the animals come in with a soul contract, a purpose, a path, a journey just like us. I do believe they have free will and choice as well. Hey, Deanne. And Deanne, I think I've got yours written down. So you're like number 2. I know you have 2. I'll go through, and if I have time to go back and do duplicates or multiple animals, I definitely will. So So any other, like I said, any other question about communicating? Otherwise, I'll just keep kind of talking. Just type it in the chat box. Not the reading. I'll get to the reading soon. But biggest lesson I can tell you is this. Okay, Sherry says something. I have recently adopted a Jack Russell Terrier rescue. Her name is Echo, and she is an older dog. Does she have a message for me? So, Sherry, you would need to go and post that picture. So I was question-wise, about animal communication or lesson or teaching or techniques. But Sherry, go to the Facebook page you're on. Just bump out of this and scroll down, and you'll see the post with 4 pictures, 3 cats and a little dog. And then just scroll down there and you'll see where everybody else is posted. That's where you need to post the picture. Sherry, you're going to be number 1. Sherry, sorry, I got your number 1, Sherry Lawless. You posted first today. So Sherry, go over there and post the same stuff, because I'll lose this and I want to make sure I get to that. But the best lesson, you have a Jack too. Robin has a Jack too. Yeah. So the best lesson in a nutshell, you get pics or words in your mind when you communicate. So that's a good one. So I'm very clairaudient. Like if I'm working with you or one of your animals, I'll ask or think a question and I immediately kind of hear the answer. Sometimes it's very claircognizant, which is very clear knowing. I don't often see words. Words will pop up usually when I'm trying to find a street address. Or if I know a pet is lost, I get a lot of lost animals. And the lost animals, if you come to me with a pet that has been lost, I usually say this: send me a picture right now. Let me tap in as soon as I can. And then I'll determine if it needs to turn into a session. Usually it's 50-50 whether it's going to be a session or not. But when it's a lost animal, I like to dive in. That's like, children being lost. I will charge money if we need to get there, but usually I don't mind just tapping in and seeing if I can offer. I usually give you some information, go play with it, work with it, and then I come back. I don't usually get a lot of words unless I'm asking for some specifics, remote viewing or things like that. Hey, Donna. And then, I do tap in. I tap into my solar plexus and connect to theirs to see if they're still alive. If I don't feel much there, then I tap in from my third eye to their third eye. And if I feel more energy there, then I know they've already crossed over. You helped me, and she came home that night. Oh, yay! That's right, Nancy. And it's so funny. Forgive me if I don't ever remember. But I usually, and I believe most of the clients that come my way, 95% of them, the animals are coming back, and it was about a spiritual lesson for the human and possibly the animal. All right, Robin. Thank you, Robin. So I'll look into that. So usually it is a spiritual kind of a lesson. Thank you, Pat. All right, so I'm going to pull up these pictures and go from there. So, and if you want to follow along with the images of the animals, you certainly can. So let me forgive me while I scroll down a little bit. Okay, Ches, I see you. Got Pudgy. And after that, Mickey. I'll get there. Pat. Robin. I'll need you to go type in the name and stuff like that. Name, female or male, alive or crossed over, and age if you want. Sherry, I've got yours. Okay. After Sherry, that's the last one I'll be able to take because I got a long list. And I'm probably only going to get to one animal tonight. So after Sherry Friedman, no more. But Robin, definitely go put some information. Reply under the dog so I can find it easily. So, all right, I'm coming to Sherry first. And once I start talking to you, definitely start typing what makes sense because there's about a 15-second lag time on what I can see here. So I need to know your information quick. Otherwise, I'm going to jump to the next person. So, Sherry, you posted a picture. And, Sherry, I don't know the name of your animal. You said, this is my babe who recently passed. I miss him dearly. I would like to know if he's okay. So when I tap into so Sherry, I'm looking at this. Sorry, I'm laughing because this cat is such a smart butt. Oh my gosh. This one is, I say smart butt, but smart ass. Oh my gosh. Such a great, gentlemanly, almost like older, curmudgeon-y, but very gentlemanly-like energy. You're asking me if he's okay. When I tap in his energy, he's like, of course I'm okay. Why wouldn't I be okay? Of course. It's almost like he's a Jersey guy. Of course I'm okay. And he literally is like, I'm off to a new journey, but I'm taking some time to rest. It's like I'm going to enjoy my retirement before I go on to my next adventure. So he definitely is, and I don't know what his name is. I don't think he posted that. If you want to post here where I can see it, his name, Sherry, that would be wonderful. Total smart butt. So Sherry, that's Duncan. Okay, of course it's Duncan. And I felt the need to be like very proper. Of course I'm okay. What do you mean I'm not okay? So very, very fun, very proper. All right, so Deanne, I'm going to go to Tinkerbell. So Deanne, you posted Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell, female, approximately 8 years old, alive. She's always trying to get my attention. Is there something specific she wants me to know? She seems to get a lot of tumors. I'm not sure what is causing them, but wonder if she is trying to tell me something other than medical issues. So this is Tinkerbell. So I love Tinkerbell. Such beautiful, beautiful energy. Tinkerbell is very grounded energy. Tinkerbell is very, very solid. Tinkerbell has a lot of female energy. Very motherly energy. It's really, really beautiful. Keep wanting to call her a healer, but I don't think she is, because most animals come up with a job or kind of a role. She's just like a companion. She's very much a companion. And you asked if she's trying to tell you something. This is when almost all the time they kind of tell on you. So Deanne, she's talking about self-love for you. So the tumors often can be about, expressing or wanting to bring out more self-love. A lot of times, things like cancer in our bodies, in anybody's bodies, it's kind of self-hatred, anger, it's bitterness turned inward. So she's kind of, really encouraging you to find your own self-love. She's encouraging you to move a little bit more. So that could be she wants you to be more physical. I don't know that she wants to go on the walks or anything with you, but she is encouraging you to get up and move and be a little more physical. Kathleen, I can't get pictures on here, and I've already taken all the pictures I can get because I'm only going to be on here about till about 7:45. But just keep an eye on my Facebook page, and I'll definitely do this again because I've already got about 8 or 9 that I'm going to be doing right now. So, Deanne, definitely let me know and you guys. And that post, not this post, not the live, but the post I did earlier today, if you put a picture, the name, alive, crossed over, how old, any issues, if I get a chance, I will go back and just give you kind of a little 1 or 2 liners. So Kathleen and whoever else was asking about an animal, definitely go over there and post. But the last one I'm doing tonight is Sherry, I think it was Friedman. So yeah, So Deanne, you said yes, walks. I've been taking her for walks. Oh, good. So she is doing the walks too. So, and she's talking about you, not her. So she wants you to get out and move. This is not so much about her, but seems like she's wanting to go on there with you. Hey, Christine. So yeah, so love her energy. So, all right. So going to Lisa. Hi, Lisa. How are you? I hope you're doing well. So Lisa, this is Alligator. Allie-Gator. And if you're not a Floridian, you don't get the joke. Well, you might. But female, alive, letting her guard down with new people. So let me see if I can show you this beauty. Oh, I love her so much. And it's funny because she's going to be reflecting a little bit of you. So this letting her guard down, getting to know people is definitely something she's wanting you to do as well. Let your guard down, getting to know people. But bottom line is she is really afraid, and I feel like this is a reflection for you as well, Lisa. She's so afraid of getting hurt. She is expressing to me that she just does not want her heart, and I'm getting almost emotional. She does not want her heart to get hurt again. So I don't know if you've been through that. I don't know if she came into your life at a place of heartache and heartbreak, but she definitely doesn't want you to get your heart. She's expressing that she doesn't want her heart to get hurt again, which I think is a reflection of you. So for her, this is a lesson for both of you to kind of let your guard down gradually, carefully, to kind of connect to other people. And I'm just kind of asking her how to do that. It's so funny. She's like, take me on a walk. So I don't know if she's not been on a walk in a while. She's hung up on the walk things. So take me on a walk. There's a lot of walking going on. And this could be it. Walking and being mindful. So doing meditation and mindfulness meditation, many ways to do it. You can meditate while walking. So I'm kind of feeling like this is a place to explore your heart and kind of, knock the walls down. In my private meditation, I worked through my chakras recently, one every day, finding out what I need to work on. When I got to my heart chakra, it was like like a well where there's water down, like the well. And it was like bricks that created the well circle. And it was funny because one day I knocked the wall down on one side, like I could walk out and walk forward. And I laid the bricks down. This was all in my mindful meditation in my mind. And the next day I tried to move up to my throat, and Spirit was like, no, you only took down a little bit. I had to knock down the entire well wall and lay it out in front of me as a path to move on. And what Spirit was showing me through that meditation, that practice I was doing was, I had a big wall up around my heart as well. I did not want to get hurt either. So I think this is something because they're reminding me of that as well. Alligators reminding me of that as well. So Tinker Brown needs to lose weight. Gotcha, Deanne. have definitely been enjoying the walks, connecting to nature. Beautiful, Deanne. Thank you so much. So, Lisa, I hope that makes some sense. All right. Sarah, if you're watching, hey, I see you tagged. It looks like you tagged a friend. All right. Coming to Kimberly. So, Kimberly, I'm going to Birdie. 19-year-old female, cat, issues with bowels. So let me see if I can show this beautiful image. Oh, I love it, love it, love it. So immediately she's taking me to stress. I think she's reflecting stress that you're having. And anytime I say an animal is reflecting or mirroring something that's going on in you, it should never be taken as blame or punishment or your problem or your fault. This is what they came into this world to do, and that is to show you how powerful they are. They were animal totems in real life for you. They were there to help you, connect with yourself and take you to another level. So she's definitely showing me like that there's some stress and stuff going on with you. So I wouldn't be surprised if you're exhibiting some of the same, kind of things. I'm hearing make sure she gets enough water, make sure it's clean water, filtered water. A lot of times, I know this sounds funny, but sometimes you just kind of go, I never thought of it. Don't give your animals water you wouldn't drink yourself. And what we use is Brita water. That's what we use. From bottles, then you're getting the BPH or whatever from that. From the faucet, you're probably getting chlorine and stuff like that. So, give them water that you yourself would drink. I know that sounds funny, but a lot of times we just don't think about it. We just don't think about it. So, Kimberly, let me know if that makes a little bit of sense. So, Kimberly, I see you posted two, but I'm just going to one right now. All right, Ches. So, Ches, this is Pudgy. Pudgy, 11 years old and alive. So, Pudgy's job is comedy relief. Pudgy's job is definitely comedy relief. Pudgy is just beautiful, beautiful energy. How old did you say Pudgy was? Hold on, I got to go back. 11 years old, so still very young. Pudgy, I can see literally doubling. Is it a boy or girl? I can't remember. I have to go back. Pudgy, I can see doubling their life. You didn't say if it was a boy or girl, so I'll use the non-gender pronoun. Pudgy, I can see easily doubling their life, so I can easily see them going to 2022. Hopefully, everything is all right. I will say this: I'm feeling stiffness in the back end, so the back hips and stuff like that. So be very conscious of what kind of food you're feeding them. This is where you have to do your own research. I'm not a vet. I'm not diagnosing, but look for things that might inflame dogs' bodies. For humans, we got, corn, there's dairy, there's maybe gluten, things that might. Pudgy is a male. Great, Chess. Thank you. So, and it's so funny. That's another thing. When I read animals, usually female dogs have masculine energy. Think of mama bear, mama lion. They're the ones who go. Boy dogs and cats are usually just chill, laid back, relaxed. So I have to always remember to flip it. And Chaz, let me know if a little bit of that makes sense. But yeah, so be conscious of what you're feeding, Pudgy. Maybe something that's not creating any inflammation, or find things that help decrease inflammation. But that's where you got to do your own research as an animal lover person, because I don't do that. Plus, just like I don't give medical advice, but I can certainly tell you something I'm feeling. I don't do that for the animals as well. So Chaz, let me know if that makes a little bit of sense. Otherwise, I'm going to move on. Mickey, I'm coming at you next. Mickey, this is Miss Holly. I love it. Toy poodle. She has fatty tumor on her belly, and you want to know if she's in any pain. I'll tell you, first of all, I want to giggle. I'm giggling because you said fatty tumor. Hey, Kimberly. Hey, Norm. So I'm giggling like for her. So Deanne says you've been making homemade food for your dogs. Wonderful, Deanne. That's beautiful. And let me tell you, when you make something like that for your dogs, you're putting your love, your care, and your energy into it. And that makes a big difference. So Mickey, you said we rescued her. Don't even know her age when we had her since 2004. I know she knows when we feel sad, and I guess that's true for most of our babies. Yes, it is. So let me open up the picture. Oh, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. So not sure how old. So you got her 15 years ago. So Miss Holly, it's so funny. I really don't feel she's much older than like 15. So when you got her, I wouldn't be surprised if she's only 1 or 2 years old. Because I still feel you have like another 5 years. I still feel like she could go to what I would call 20, which I'm thinking is like another 5 years. So Holly is watching too. I love it. I love it. They do that. Fatty Tumor is a stripper's name. Trisha, I love it. And it's funny because she is definitely like this beautiful, humorous, being. But Miss Holly is there's a daintiness to her. There's a very prim and properness to her. I say lady, but she's lady like, how do I say this? Lady like Dame Judi Dench, who has a wicked sense of humor. So Mickey, I'm getting that she is a healer, so I wouldn't be surprised if she came at a point in your life when you or somebody in your household needed healing. She probably loves to be touching you. She loves to be next to you. Oh, does she act like a puppy? And puppies love to touch. But I wouldn't be surprised if she likes to touch you, and that's usually the healing sign for a lot of people, that the animals are touching you because they're connecting with you, giving you like Reiki healing. So let's see. She's very drawn to a younger male. So I don't know if there's like a boy and they're very concerned with. Is there someone they maybe 12 to 18? They feel like that teenage years. Almost feel like they might have left for college or something. Let me know if there's a male that she's connected with, highly connected with, a lot of love for this male. The male might be extreme high intelligence or maybe autistic or something very like cerebral, maybe obsessive compulsive or something. But there's a big connection there. So yes. Okay, Mickey said you did have total knee surgery the following week. Beautiful. So she came in to help you with that. I love it. So, and then Kimberly said, Bogey showed up on your porch the same night my son moved to California. They do that. Hey, Kimberly, so on my Facebook page where I posted that I was going to do this, you can put in a picture there with all the details. Read the post. It'll tell you what to post. I'll have to get to it probably sometime tomorrow. Hey, Daniel. So let's see, Norm. Okay, good. Kim, hey, how are you? First time here. Hello, welcome, Kim Campbell. So that would be your son. So so you don't have to divulge too much information, but Mickey, there's a lot of connection with Miss Holly and your son. Beautiful connection. So Pat, I'm coming to you next. Everybody, if you've joined me, I'm doing some animal communication. I've already taken the list that I can because I'm only going to be here about another 10 minutes. But I did an original post with 4 pictures of 3 cats and 2 dogs announcing I was going to do this tonight. If you put your picture and read the post so you know what to put, then sometime tomorrow or the next couple of days, I'll give you just a quick read, and I'll definitely do this again. You're welcome, Kimberly. You're welcome, Mickey. Bogey and Baby Kitty both here too. Yay! I love when they watch. So, all right, Pat, okay, I think I have it. I love you. Okay, I think I have it. Shelby, how is Shelby doing? Any pain issues? So, you guys have to see this. This is little Shelby. I'm thinking, 3-4 pounds, and I think I've worked with her before. I know I have. So, any pain, any issues? Pat, I just feel joint stuff, so I'm feeling like a little inflammation with the joints, and I think we might have had this talk. Thank you, Mickey. Thanks for coming on. Everybody, you're welcome. I'm here still a little bit longer. So, Pat, I do feel like joint stuff. So, again, look up what might cause inflammation in dogs or how to relieve inflammations. And just that, but I feel she's good. I don't feel any pain. Like the joint inflammation, I would use the word discomfort. Painful, no. Agonizing, no, not at all. Just like anybody my age or getting older, we all wake up in the morning, we kind of go, oh, okay, and then we warm the joints up and everything feels good, kind of like that. So Kim Campbell, no way to follow this. I'm not sure what you mean by no way to follow this. So Chantel, hello. So Pat, let me know if some of that makes any sense. So all right, Robin, coming to you next. Robin, I don't know who I'm dealing with. So this is what you posted, Robin. It's kind of hard to see. Beautiful dogs. Upside down teeth showing. So Robin, if you can type over here who and what this is, because I don't know who or what that is. So I'll circle back to you. So, all right, Sherry. So, Sherry, I'm coming to you right now. So, Sherry, you said on the Facebook post, I recently adopted Jack Russell Terrier Rescue. Her name is Echo, and she is an older dog. Does she have a message for you? What can I do to make her life better? Oh, my gosh. Wow, look at that beautiful energy. Beautiful energy. And it's interesting. So, Echo, I feel Echo for you. Who am I dealing with? This is where I get confused too. So Echo for you, Sherry. The message is movement, but not too heavy. Not like a lot of running and jumping. But I definitely want her to move. And she probably still has a lot of energy. So you might actually have to be conscious of how much you let her move. What can you do to make her life better? I literally am hearing really, really refine the food. You don't have to spend a lot on it, but just make sure the food is pretty refined. I'm hearing probably not people food, maybe specific dog food. I'm seeing some green stuff. So do your research, maybe see if there's grass or greenies or something, but I'm seeing greenies or chlorophyll type foods for her, for Echo. Echo wants to be with a man. So I don't know if there's a male or man in your life, and I don't know if Echo is trying to be or hang out with the man or the guy, but it's like Echo wants to hang out with the guy a little bit more. Not like leave you, but it's like I want the guy. So, and if you're dating, then this is funny because it's like the guy, bring the guy over more. See, any other message? Love you for taking care of her. She said she's going to be around a while. So I don't know how old she is, but I think you're going to have her for several years. I don't think she's going to be gone anytime soon, which is kind of cool. So, all right, let me circle back to Robin. Robin, Jack Russell, 4-year-old rescue. Robin, if you can type in the name, that would be great. The names often bring a lot. So, oh my gosh. First of all, the clown. Jack Russell, for Robin, is a clown. And this Jack Russell, name is Jax. I love it. Loves people. Very protected. Knows when the person he meets is not a good person. So for Jax, definitely the clown. Definitely wants to go and move and run and jump. Really, really allow this one to have the space. I'm seeing like a bouncy toy. Like either something you hang from the ceiling that is like on a spring or it bounces. You call him Moo Moo. I love it. But yes, just wanting to go, wanting to move. Hey, Linda. So definitely lots of energy here. Robin, was there anything specific? Let me scroll back up and see if you had written. I don't think you wrote anything specific. Yeah. So just beautiful, beautiful energy. So for Jax, I feel like I need to turn the picture upside down, and it won't. It keeps adjusting. Not much else energetic-wise. Just glad to be alive, full of energy. He does want more food. But I don't want him to get fat. I think he's just hungry. I think I don't know if you feed him like only once a day or twice a day, but it's almost like I want to say go 2 or 3. So it's almost like it might help him to think he's getting more food. Some people feed their dogs only once a day. I know most people do like twice a day. But definitely. Does he need a companion? I don't think so. He's more of a people person. I don't think he needs a companion. I think he needs people. So I think he wants to be with you a little bit more. So, always hungry. So Sherry, did I ever see back from you about the guy? Sherry, let me know. Sherry Friedman, let me know if there was a guy that your dog, was it Echo, was after or wanting to hang with. So let me know if there was something going on there. So, yeah. So Tiffany was, Norm, Tiffany was your dog's name? We had a dog, Tiffany, too. So sweet and strong. Yes. We keep food out all the time. Okay, cool. So you do keep food out all the time for Jax as well. So you guys, I'm kind of coming to the end. I'm going to wrap it up here in just a few moments. So thank you all for sharing your beautiful babies with me. If you didn't get a live reading, I definitely will go and just do a little quick tap in over the next couple days. If I haven't tapped in, you can always, on your picture, reply and add my name so it will ding me and let me know I haven't replied. So I don't mind you dinging me. So hey, Lisa. Lisa, hello. Did you miss your... I did a reading for you. Did you miss it? If you did, you're going to have to go back and watch it. Robin, you are so very welcome. And you guys, if you ever want a full-on, just me, you, and your baby session, just MitchellOsborn.com. You can book a session with me. It's $50 for a 30-minute session. We do it phone, FaceTime, Skype, Facebook, video chat. I haven't done Instagram yet, and I do have Zoom as well. So I can do all of those video chats, and we can get that done. So, any other quick questions about animal communication? Oh, let me give you this in a nutshell. If anybody else posts, go ahead. I'll look at it. Thank you, Pat. Thank you so much, my friend. We need to do coffee. We still need to do that. Probably after I get back from vacation, because I'm going the end of September. So here is a beautiful lesson in a nutshell. Example. If your dog or cat is not allowed on your furniture at home, and you walk into your living room and the cat or the dog is on the furniture, and you see it, most people are going to say, get off the couch, get off the couch. Where the image that you're sending the dog is an image, or cat, is an image of them on the couch, because you're saying, get off the couch, and you're looking at them on the couch. So what I pick up with the animals is they're kind of going, well, I think you want me off the couch, but the image you're sending me is a picture of me on the couch. So I don't know what I should be doing. It's confusing. So what you want to do, positive reinforcement, you come in, get off, go to your bed. So, Fido, go to your bed. Jax, Echo, sleep in your bed. Two cats coming into the room. The last time they came in, they sparred off, they screamed, they yelled, they did their thing. Next time you see them coming in, you're thinking, I hope they're not going to get into another fight. Where basically what you did was, boop, 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 please, get into another fight. Let me send you the image that I have from the last time, and please recreate that scene so I can see it. So what you want to do is when you see them come in, you want to go, oh, look at them. They're going to be nice. They're going to lick each other. They're going to hug. They're going to lay down. They're going to eat out of the same bowl, and you send those images to them. You've got a dog that has nipped a neighbor or a friend. When the neighbor walks in, you're thinking, is my dog going to nip him again? You're sending the image. Go nip him. Go bite him. You want to, just sometimes you have to work ahead because you don't want to bite or fight. So you have to start visualizing those things ahead of time to prepare them. And it does take some work. I'll say this. Dogs usually get it 1 or 2 times. Cats, 10. Takes 10 times. And Bart, who's right here, he had a drinking problem. He would splash the water with his hand. And sometimes I have to say, Bart, use your mouth. And the image I send him is him leaning forward, licking with his tongue. Bart, use your mouth. He puts his hand in the thing and looks at me. I was like, use your mouth. And I was like, use your mouth. Lick the water from the bowl. So sometimes I have to do it several times and again and again and again. But then he'll eventually do it just by me saying, use your mouth and sending the image. So Lisa, you missed it. Go back and watch the replay. I did do the reading for you. So, hey, Linda. So I thought the session tonight was at 7:30. It looks like it started at 7. It did. Go back and watch the replay, Deanne. I think you came in at the right time, so you got your reading. You were going to say that too, Pat. Yes, so we'll definitely have our coffee soon. Let's see, I feel your energy. You have me all hyped up. Woohoo! Yes, I do have a lot of energy. And someone posted, I can't follow any of this. And I'm thinking, they might have been talking about my energy because I do go all over the place, especially when I'm in a group. So, Deanne, eat out of the same bowl, laughing my butt. Yeah, I tell you, that's, think about it. If you and your bestie are sharing a pizza off the same plate, it shows you connect, you care. If you're a middle child like me, you take your own food, you pull it back. You're like, you're not getting any of my food, because you're that middle child who's always got to fend for himself. So I learned to share. I'm literally, my husband has taught me how to share simply because that's his nature. Would you like some food? And I always go, and would you like some of mine? Hoping he won't take it. But now I've learned to let him take it. So I did. It just happened to have logged out on time. Good, Deanne. So, all right. Thank you. Please feel free to share this, retweet it, subscribe, do whatever. Check out my website, book a session if you want. I'm here. I do Tuesday night, Thursday night, Saturdays sessions. So you can find me there. I'm going to be gone from the 12th of September to the 27th. So get your session booked. You can book it as far as 2 months out. So you can even book it even if you know it's going to be too far out. So Kathleen, thank you so much. Everybody, thank you. I will talk to you soon. And namaste. Have an amazing night. Bye-bye.